Hey everyone, my last video, 5 Signs You Know You're Dating a Healthy Person, was a tremendous success. Lots of people enjoyed it, lots of people shared it, and I so thank you for the support. I want to continue these videos for people who are dating and engaged, and today's video is signs you know your boyfriend is not ready to be your husband. Number 1, he is not willing to lead, he just wants to follow. Ladies, if you're the leader in the relationship and he is just passively following you, that's a problem, because a husband's distinct responsibility is to be the leader of the household. You may like the fact that he follows you now, but trust me when I tell you, when you get married, it will be a source of frustration and bitterness. So if he's not willing to lead, he's not ready to be your husband. Number 2, he will not take the initiative to make things change. See, inevitably, things are going to happen in his life and in your relationship that will force him to recognize that something is wrong and something has to change. A husband's responsibility is to be able to recognize when something is wrong and to go about making changes and doing so swiftly and promptly. If he's not willing to take the initiative, if he wants to just be passive when change needs to take place, he's not ready to be your husband. Number 3, he still needs the financial support of his parents to take care of his basic living needs. If he's still living home with his mom or his grandmother and they're still paying all of his bills, his car note, his cell phone bill, he doesn't have to pay rent or mortgage payments, he doesn't have to buy any food, he's not ready to be your husband. Because a husband's job is to financially provide for his family. And if he can't provide for himself, ladies, he's not ready to be your husband because he can't take care of you. Number 4, he doesn't communicate with you when he gets angry and frustrated. See, the ability to communicate under pressure and under stress, when we're angry, when we're frustrated, that's a skill that he has to show you now while he's your boyfriend. Because if he shows it to you now, he lets you know that he can do it. But if he can't communicate to you, even in this dating relationship, when he gets angry, he's not going to be able to do it once he gets married. The last thing you want is a husband, when he gets angry and frustrated, that shuts down and shuts you out. Number 5, he consistently shows you that he's selfish and self-centered. Ladies, the best predictor of future behavior is past behavior, as Dr. Phil says. And so if he's consistently being selfish and self-centered now, as your boyfriend, he will be even more so when you get married. See, a husband's job, the toughest job he has, is to take his own selfish desires, put them aside so that he can meet the needs of his wife. And if he's selfish now and can't put that aside to meet your basic needs as your relationship continues, then he's not ready to be your husband. And number 6, he does not have a personal, growing relationship with God. A husband is supposed to be the spiritual leader in the home. He's supposed to be the one who makes sure that the family practices spirituality. A husband is supposed to love his wife as Christ loved the church. If he doesn't have a personal, growing relationship with God, how can he possibly do these things? He's just not ready to be your husband. Now, if your boyfriend has some or all of these signs, it doesn't mean he can never be your husband. It just means he can't be your husband right now. What it really means is he has a lot of work to do. But listen, this is where the good part kicks in, because if you see that he has a lot of work to do, and he recognizes he has a lot of work to do, you know how serious he is about you by how intentional he becomes right now from this moment forward in fixing these things. If he doesn't fix them, then he's not serious. But if he works on fixing them and making the necessary adjustments, then you know he's moving towards the portion of the time where he's ready to be your husband. Well, ladies, I hope this video was helpful to you. Please share it with your friends that you know could benefit from it. And guys, listen, I didn't forget about you. My next video is going to be on signs you know your girlfriend is not ready to be your wife. Thanks again.